Hello, good people of the world.
I'm scared.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Brad.
And we are AudioShelf. You're so many things.
Before we start, make sure to click that red button down below to subscribe.
Yes, because you are going to want to subscribe because we have the best topic to talk about.
This topic has never been talked about before.
Like, at least we haven't found.
Exactly.
We got to preface.
But
we got to preface.
We got to preface. We were very hyped about this discussion that Brittany and I had through text.
Brad sent the initial thing in all caps, and I was like, damn. It is huge, okay?
Right. So before we begin, we have got to let you know that we love thrillers. Thrillers are our favorite genre. We love female writers. We love male writers. We love everything that comes with a thriller.
We pray to Kimberly Bell and Emily Carpenter
Woo!
on the regular.
Yes. So let's dive in to the controversy that we feel occurs in thriller genre.
Why are women always so vulnerable in thrillers?
What does it say about our society?
What does it say? Are women too complicated? Can men not be gaslit?
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Is it possible that men cannot be believed to be weak, but women are very easily believable as weak and vulnerable and scared and crazy? Look at my eyes. Do I look crazy?
Jesus. See? This is a thriller.
This is a thriller right here.
Gosh. So, you think we don't come prepared with examples?
Who do you think we are?
We are prepared.
We are very prepared.
So, let's get to it.
Okay,
all right?
yes, let's.
So, just letting you know, we love all of these books.
Yes.
But we are...
They're amazing books.
They're amazing.
They're amazing, and by no means are we,
No.
calling out the authors or anything like that. Because we love the authors, but we see a pattern.
We see a pattern, and you need to go buy these books.
Yes, absolutely.
So, the first one we have is Her Secret Son by Hannah Mary McKinnon. So, this is a little bit of a challenging example for us, because we had to really talk through it.
Yes.
So this is written through a male's perspective.
About a female.
About a female. The male is a pretty perfect human being.
He really is. Even his narration is like,
oh, so
God,
But he's pretty perfect.
He's amazing.
But the women that he talks about are troubled,
shady,
are conflicted,
secretive,
and I can't think of other adjectives, but they're troubled.
They're very troubled. They have these secrets that that become uncovered throughout the story of the book. Like the whole entire point of the book is to unravel what is happening with this man's son, who is not really his son, is an adoptive son. But his wife dies and they never worked out the legalities of the situation.
So, but we're blaming women.
Yep.
All right. So the next one we have, God love her. We love her. Dear Wife.
Dear Wife.
The woman is on the run from her abusive husband.
Yes.
Yes, the abusive husband is a horrible person, but that's kind of all we get.
Yeah.
He's manipulative. He is strong. He's scary, but that's kind of all we get.
Yes.
We don't get his, yes, there are male perspectives in the book, but we don't really focus on why he is scared.
Yes.
What is going through his mind. He's a domestic abuser, so we don't really care.
Yeah.
Because he is he's sinning. He is a horrible person.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're with Beth as she is on the run. She is compromising her own morals in order to stay hidden from this terrifying man who gaslit her, who beat her, who just hurt her in ways that are so incomprehensible that she had to leave and go through trickery in order to get away from him.
Yeah.
And it's this one is a good example of these women. The woman in this book is strong. She's of course a very powerful person, but she has to put herself in these sticky situations because of a man, because he made her feel like she was not enough.
So I'm just gonna give you a couple more options of more books about complicated women. Thrillers about complicated women.
Yes.
We got Beautiful Bad by Annie Ward and If You Knew Her by Emily Elgar. But let's talk about
the men who write.
Of the male writers, because these are all female writers.
Okay, so you know that we love Riley Sager a lot.
Girl.
A lot of the books that he writes are from the female perspective. I think all
All of
three
them.
of the ones that we have.
Final Girls, Lock Every Door. They're all about the women.
Yes, they're from the point of view of the women, and they are also being gaslit by people in their direct vicinity, which are men in these books.
Why are the women portrayed as weak individuals?
It's
All the
crazy. And you know what's even like sometimes crazier? Is that the men are portrayed as the criminals.
Yes, but there are a lot of female criminals out there.
1,000%.
1,000%. But it's always they're always after a female.
Yep.
And the female, yes, she could be a strong, kick-ass woman, but she still has those chapters where someone's after me. Someone's gonna get me.
Yeah.
You know, what does that say about our world where we enjoy reading books after books after books about women being chased, women being tortured,
and down and outs in their situation? Like in Lock Every Door, the main character in that one is literally broke. Like, she has her boyfriend cheating on her. She leaves their apartment. She has no place to stay. She has no money. And so these people see an opportunity with taking her, putting her in this luxury apartment, and using her in a way that would murder her.
And, you know, and I'm not saying like, for like women, you know, I enjoy watching a woman grow and really honestly become this beast of a woman, a powerful woman. But we always have to see her struggle.
Yeah. No, we do. And so that's the thing. We're never going to stop listening to thrillers. We're never going to stop reading them, even if they have these situations. I almost enjoy them more when they have these situations. But it makes us question, where is the genre going?
Yeah. And
what's the future of the genre if we continue to go down this like pigeonholed path of, okay, my main character is a woman, she's being terrorized by a man, and she's going to have this growth to this stronger character by the end. Because that's the same thing with Imaginary Friend. Even though it is a child's perspective dealing with an imaginary friend, the mother in that book,
the mother is the one we mostly follow because we're trying to figure out what's wrong with her son, just like she is.
Yes, the mother was my favorite character in that book.
I love the mother
because you really see her growth and you see her change and you see her eventually be like, you're not touching my son. Get out of my face. So is that the thing that we're trying to do? Is we're trying to show women like how at the beginning of the century, or not the century, just was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The beginning of like the 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, women start off as weak. And now we are in this powerful moment where actually in reality, women are still treated like garbage.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's because of these thrillers.
It can't be because of these thrillers. It can't be because of these thrillers. You can't put that thrill on them. You can't do that.
I'm just saying, and we love them. We love these stories because I would honestly, and it's weird, I would prefer to hear a woman's perspective than a man's.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, when it's a male perspective, which this might say a lot about us, when it's a male perspective, I feel like I don't get into it as much. But I just wonder, like, going back for a second, are the authors trying to do a commentary on what women have been treated like for generations?
Yeah.
In their books, with the final evolution being this woman who will literally rip your freaking face off.
Exactly. A scorned woman.
Yeah. So, like, I'm curious about, like, the, I guess, storyboarding.
Yeah.
Of a lot of these authors.
I mean, if you think about Gone Girl, that is told through both perspectives, male and female, but we're supposed to be feeling sorry for the woman the entire time.
Yes.
And then in the end, you feel like, oh, she's the antagonist. She's the one, the unreliable narrator.
Yep.
And there we go. We're back in that pattern of women are complicated.
Yeah. But you know what I never heard from Gone Girl? People feeling bad for Ben Affleck's character.
Well, and that's the thing is, throughout the book, you always feel like he is the one that
know.
killed her.
But it never comes back to an apology.
No.
to him.
Well, he's also a crappy person too.
Well,
because
yeah.
he was cheating.
But is he as crappy as her? She faked her own death.
I mean,
tried to pin him for murder,
that's
get
true.
him put away.
And I think that we enjoy those more malicious and psychotic behaviors, and we do not forgive the things that happen in real life.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like the things that happen that, he slept with someone else. He is shady and he's not loyal.
Yeah.
So I think we tend to not forgive those things, but we forgive that, oh, this girl crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And also the silent patient. Another one where the silent patient was the female. So she's in there, she doesn't speak, but her doctor is a male and he is well educated. He's well spoken. He is looked at as a pinnacle in his job because he is trying to get this woman to speak. He's trying to bring the words out of this woman.
He's going to save this woman.
He's going to save her. My God. That is the thing, is that the men want to save these women. That's always the underlying thing.
Yep.
Oh my God. My brain just exploded when you said saved.
What we need in the future is I want more men that are scared. I want to see weak men.
I want pee pants.
I want piss pants.
I want them to be so scared.
I want them to be scared. I want them to be chased. I want them to
be
terrorized, to fall victim. And they can fall victim of another man. They can fall victim of another woman.
They can fall victim of a child.
Oh, child.
Children.
I just want to see women writers and male writers tackle the vulnerability of a man.
Of society.
Because that is maybe this is what will teach our patriarchy.
Our children. Because the children are the future.
This will teach the men not to be such assholes.
We can hope.
I know.
I think they're dying out now.
Right.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But you know what? Joining them together, joining forces and being able to show that there is more than just women being terrorized can really open up the gates of saying everyone is scared.
Yeah.
It's not just women who are scared and weak and feeling pathetic at the time.
Or complicated.
Complicated.
We get it. Women are complicated.
Yeah. I mean, we are, and that's what makes us so great.
Yes.
But men are complicated too. It's not just I eat my meat and then I go out and I fight the people in the street.
Oh.
What's that? That's not men. That is pathetic.
That's not me. And I'm a man.
You're a man.
I want to see myself in a thriller.
Yes. Oh my God.
Why can't someone stalk me?
Exactly. You know what? We will write a thriller where I am the stalker.
Yes.
I don't know why I'd be stalking you. I don't know what my motivation is, but we'll figure it out.
Oh my goodness. But
yeah, it's just not a nice commentary on society's women.
Is this a feminist episode?
No, but I will say that it is very female powered because this is what we want to see. We don't want to see the genre of thriller be just packed into one kind of story where it can be easily figured out from the jump, like with the girl on the train or anything like that.
Yeah, another.
She would be getting gaslit.
You knew it.
She was an alcoholic. Her husband took advantage of her. Her husband cheated on her and left her for another woman.
All of Ruth Ware's books.
Yes.
Sherry LaPena books.
Yeah.
They're all about women. Oh, someone we know. Who do we hate the most in that book? We hated the men's.
You can go watch that video and see our reactions to the men in our faces and our voices because we talk at length about it.
Exactly. And so, but that's what I'm saying is all these women are very intelligent and strong and they just deserve so much better.
Yeah.
They're better. In thriller world.
And better. And better. And better. 3 betters.
So if you guys have any suggestions about thrillers that have men weak at their knees, we want to know them.
Yes, please. Please share that in the comments down below because we're very interested. Like we said, these do not encompass all thrillers.
Yes.
These are just a lot of the thrillers that we have read, that we have experienced.
And we're only 2 people, so we can only read so much.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know who also writes a lot of female stuff?
Who?
Danielle Steele, even though those aren't thrillers. Nora Roberts.
Nora Robertson and the whole
James Patterson.
Yes, Detective Eve Dallas. With Nora Roberts and J.D. Robb.
A lot of those big authors that have like 200 plus books, a lot of the covers feature women in scared situations, silhouettes of women, all of that good stuff.
And yes, a majority of women read, if you want to break it down to genders.
Yeah.
But what about the men?
But we should be attracting men as well into the reading universe.
Thank you.
Anyway, we got back on topic,
yes.
but I was trying to wrap it up.
Well, we're trying to wrap it up.
Please follow along with us on our various social medias. We are on Twitter at AudioShelfMe, on Instagram at AudioShelfMe, and on Facebook at AudioShelf.
And we do want to make sure all the authors that we talked about today know that we love them.
Yes, 100%.
You guys were just caught in the pattern.
Yes. And not that your pattern is bad, because obviously we love those books. They were pristine and beautiful. But in the future, we're hoping that future writers, young writers now, will
take new perspectives. Like clicking that red button to subscribe. Don't forget.
Don't forget it all. All right. Well.
Until next time.
Bye.